Hello everyone, welcome back to Golden Goddess Alchemy. My name is Isa and I'm here today to talk about the goddess Hathor and when this benevolent goddess turns cold. And we know Hathor to be the goddess of many names. Today I really wanted to focus on Hathor and her Sekhmet alter ego. Sekhmet is known as the ferocious lioness goddess. She is when the goddess turns cold-blooded. We know Hathor had Haru to be in her beautiful, feminine, flowing state of love and beauty and abundance, and just the flow and beauty of creation and life. Well, Sekhmet is the duality and the opposite. She is actually a beautiful goddess herself, but she is the goddess of destroying everything you thought you knew. And she is also a healer though, and quite misunderstood. She's a dark goddess, very similar to Kali Ma in Hindu religion, or even Oya if you want to reference it in the Orisha. But she's a dark goddess that releases her wrath, which means she really helps to heal and remove the vermin, all of the diabolical human agendas, the natures within us that destroy all of the beauty and the lushness of Mother Earth. She is the defender of femininity, and she is also a beacon of sexuality. As we look at the reference of Sekhmet as being the cat goddess or the lioness goddess.
It's Catwoman!
I said ridiculous, nonsense, foolish prattle. How can Batgirl be the best anything when Catwoman is around?
But in her lioness essence, the lion really represents, majestic feline fierceness. Lions walk upon the earth. They walk with this sense of confidence and knowingness of their majestic quality.
Beautiful man, I'm the lion.
And so Sekhmet energy definitely is one of those essences that can help you with that aspect of your life. There's a side of us that's very Hathor-like, that wants to express itself and be loved and be loving and be beautiful and flowing and feminine and chaotic and just creative, right? But then there's this other side of us that wants to release.
The most disrespected person in America is the black woman.
I need you to be the fucking background in my foreground. Get your shit, and get out!
Sekhmet definitely connects to our animal self. She is definitely connected to the lower energies within us. So we have the 7 chakras, the main chakras of the body, the energy fields of the body. And a lot of times we disregard these lower areas. It's so beautiful to kind of be in this state of wanting to ascend and be kind of higher perspective and thought. But it's really important also to balance that with knowing when to go low, when to go into your groundedness and really be connected with those lower lands within you. So a lot of the Sekhmet energy calls to really having that understanding and that connection with your energy when you're in your menstrual phase, when you're in the phase of releasing emotions and baggage and all of the things that you dealt with in the lunar cycle, in your menstrual cycle, emotionally, that needed to be processed. So that's why we get, hormonal imbalances and the need to really mitigate our premenstrual symptoms. So that kind of gives some insight of really correlating these goddesses with codes and understanding of who we are and what we're dealing with as feminine beings. So you have your chakras, like your root chakra, which is the red color, the sacral chakra, which is the orange color, and the sexual genitalia is in this area. So these areas are literally known as our animalistic natures. And also, red relates to blood. And if you think of your body as a world itself, your heart being kind of the center, and then below it being all of the lower lands, kind of like Upper and Lower Egypt. You know, we got lots of parallels going on here. And so Sekhmet definitely represents that area of the body and of the energy that in the senses that are ignited when working with this particular energy and understanding this goddess essence within you. I also think that it's really important to see Sekhmet as the balance that helps you not to lose yourself in your human desires, and knowing that it is inevitable that in this body, as a spirit inhabiting a human body, that a lot of times when you get so involved in the human aspects, and it can be very unhealthy and taxing on the spirit, and there's a need for the spirit to have a sense of freedom and liberation. And if that's not being balanced, it can turn into rage. This is where the Sekhmet energy comes in. It really allows for that releasing, that healing through the destruction. Hathor Sekhmet duality is a reminder of the dark and the light within us, and the animal and the godlike essence within us. It is when these things come together and they become one, merged to work on the same accord, there where you find that balance and you are able to utilize these energies where they are best fitted for your highest and greatest good. This is to have awareness and understanding that you are the goddess of your world, and that when you take these aspects and understand them, where they come from, then you can evolve them and make them work for you. You know, we are all waking up to this information and not being fearful of it. As the goddess has many names, you wear many hats in your life. Hathor represents having the balance and understanding of those hats, knowing that you come from a divine mother goddess existence with no fear, no worship, no antiquated point of view. This is really about really decoding it and seeing how it applies to the everyday issues that we face as women, as Black women especially. Your value is great and you have so many tools available to you. If you really like my channel and you really enjoy having these discussions and these conversations about goddess energy and really relating it to a more modern aspect of how to apply it and how to understand it, then definitely subscribe for more. Hit the like button and definitely tell your friends, your sisters, your cousins, your mothers about my channel. I'll see you next time. Bye.